As each passing year brings us closer and closer to the zombie apocalypse, it's heartening to know that the folks over at Valve are doing their darndest to help us prepare. While the release of Left 4 Dead 2 merely 1 year after the original Left 4 Dead may seem too soon for some, this sequel heaps plenty of new content onto the exciting, dynamic gameplay that you know and love. New campaigns, new guns, and a new competitive mode are the highlights, not to mention charismatic new survivors and hideous new infected. While all this stuff gives fans ample reason to play Left 4 Dead 2, it doesn't make the core action feel substantially different, so if it didn't light your fire last year, then it probably won't this year, even with the new incendiary ammo. That said, if you had any fun playing Left 4 Dead over the past year, or have any interest at all in living out both sides of the zombie apocalypse, you're gonna have a great time playing Left 4 Dead 2.
Hello?
Oh, this is not happening.
Anyone here?
This is not happening.
The new crop of survivors find themselves in Louisiana, a few hours late for government evacuation. They are a diverse, entertaining crew with stronger personalities that play off each other well. They embark on 5 new campaigns that once again take them through a variety of environments. And each campaign map is really well designed with just enough clues to keep you headed in the right direction, but not so much that it's always obvious where you need to go. There are a few neat twists that make them more exciting as well. While most still involve trekking from point A to point B, one of them sends you from point A to point B and then back to point A again. Trick is, there are serious rainstorms on the way back, which not only make the infected hordes really angry, they significantly alter the layout of the level. Other moments, like running along a roller coaster track and navigating a rural swamp, are fraught with more peril than usual, and the climactic last stand in which you must race across an infested bridge is intense and awesome.
Get your ass up.
To help pave your way through these campaigns, there are some fun new weapons, including a sort of assault/sniper rifle that takes the scoped deadliness of the hunting rifle to a whole new level. The big addition to your potential arsenal is melee weapons. Axes, crowbars, cricket paddles, and frying pans are just some of the things that you can pick up and smash the undead with. Though close quarters combat with the infected has its risks, the temptation to decapitate, delimb, and otherwise bludgeon is one that you should not resist. The infected die in a variety of horrible looking and totally enjoyable new ways. A shotgun blast might leave a gaping abdominal hole that the infected may or may not succumb to, and the various automatic weapons and sharp objects each yield their own grisly results. Oh, and there's a chainsaw too. Yeah, it's fun. In addition to the challenging array of difficulties in the normal campaign mode, the new realism mode adds some extra, realism to help make things tougher. Gone are the glowing outlines around fellow survivors, guns, and other items, and you won't know how easy and unsettling it is to get separated from the crew when you turn around and your friends are nowhere to be seen. Communication is key here, even more so than normal because dead allies only respawn in safe houses. The new defibrillator item can bring them back from the dead, providing you can find their body. But with a bunch of the gamey aids turned off and tougher infected foes, realism effectively ramps up the tension. Versus mode is back, allowing 2 teams of 4 to play through a whole campaign, alternately playing as survivors and special infected. Coordinating attacks and killing survivors is just as gruesomely fun as it was last year, and surviving these assaults is still very satisfying. A few new special infected contribute new special attacks and allow some nasty new strategies, like laying down a pool of deadly acid to block a choke point, or jumping on a survivor's head and steering them into a pool of deadly acid. Yes, it's as fun as it sounds. If the campaign and versus mode run a bit long for your tastes, there are 2 modes that offer shorter form fun. Survival mode, included as downloadable content for the original game, is included here, complete with new maps from each campaign. This mode is straightforward. Survive as long as you can. Each map has an array of weapons and aids and hits you with increasingly tougher waves of the infected. If you prefer to play as the infected, then scavenge mode is where it's at. In this mode, the survivors try to gather gas tanks from around the map and fill a generator, adding time with each deposit. The infected try to kill them. Scavenge encapsulates the thrill of versus by forcing the survivors to move together and accomplish an objective in the face of enemy assaults, and it does so in short 3-round sessions. Between campaign and versus, survival and scavenge, there's a lot of ways to enjoy Left 4 Dead 2, and of course, it's all seamlessly integrated online. You can play split screen on the Xbox 360 in any mode, and finding friends and joinable games online is a snap. Left 4 Dead 2 is every bit the tense and engaging shooter that its predecessor was. The core action isn't substantially different, so don't come looking for an overhaul or a significant leap forward. What you can expect is exciting new campaigns, entertaining new characters, fun new guns and equipment, and nasty new infected powers. From the gleeful delight of decapitating an enemy, to the harrowing tension of a dramatic last stand, to the morbid satisfaction of killing survivors, Left 4 Dead 2 makes the apocalyptic infection of the human race seem like a whole lot of fun.